Tanneries Queens, welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you're a returning subby. Today I will be sharing with you all about replacement accessories in exotic Niloticus Crocodile leather for my Holy Grail Hermes Cali bag. If you have been following closely, I have shared this Holy Grail bag over the last few weeks and even brought this little grand dame to the Hermes Bag Spa, which I will leave the link of the video up here if you're interested to know more about prices and my experience. Oh, and I will also link the link down below in the description section as well. So it has been a long process for this little granny, but we got there eventually and she is now a full set. So I am super excited to share with you today the entire process of requesting for the replacement parts for her, how long it takes, and the prices for this year. Plus, I will also discuss about the Tanneries in Singapore and about the CITES certificate, which is unique to exotic leathers. My name is Lokie and I am an avid lover of the Hermes brand. I always love chit-chatting about and sharing what I know and learn about the brand and my experience, both buying pre-loved and brand new. So if you're into content like this, then it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe and join my family. And of course, if you have your very own special Hermes journey you would like to share, do leave me some comments down below. I also welcome you to click that bell to get updates whenever I upload new videos. Okay, shall we start? For a start, a full set for an Hermes Cali bag consists of the bag, shoulder straps, lock, keys, and clochette. This little granny came without the shoulder strap and lock, but as I am not so much a shoulder strap person, I purchased it without any hesitation. Of course, I did wonder on a few occasions if I should get the rest of the accessories to complete the set. On one occasion, I asked an SA if that was feasible and if the bag had to be sent to France just to purchase the accessories. But I was actually already booked for a trip to France anyway, and this was all before COVID came, and we settled on just bringing this bag with us on the trip. But of course, COVID changed all our plans and our trip was eventually cancelled, so I decided to bring her to the Hermes Bag Spa in Singapore. Of course, while sorting her out for the Hermes Spa and discussing my concerns to the SA, I casually also mentioned that I was missing the shoulder strap and the lock, which then the SA so kindly suggested if I was keen to order one. In fact, I was taken quite aback as I always thought that I had to bring the bag back to France for a replacement of parts, especially for an exotic leather, and I was worried because I did not have the CITES certificate with me, which I will discuss about it later in this video. For a start, I have always been intrigued by the lock of the exotic leather bags because they look so different from the normal locks, and I have always dreamt about how cute this bag would look with the exotic lock. So I was immediately agreeable to have a new lock made for this bag, all in the comfort and convenience of being in Singapore. As for the shoulder strap, I wasn't too convinced if I really needed one at all, but I decided to get a quote for the price first before deciding on it, as this was not in the price list that the SA had on file. So as usual, this star SA gave me the quote quite promptly and I was happy to go ahead with the replacement of the shoulder strap, and I was also told that the estimated time of arrival would be in 3 to 4 months, and this was all during the pandemic, and of course I was in no rush for the shoulder strap as the bag itself was still at the Hermes Spa. But surprise, surprise, because 2 months later, I got a text from the SA stating that the bag and the strap is ready for collection. So here it is, the shoulder strap and the lock, and of course the bag. So ta-da! Alright, so price wise, I know all of you are keen on knowing the price of this exotic leather shoulder strap. So usually I keep my receipts in a little box like this, and it says that the shoulder strap costs about 2,950 Singapore dollars, while the cute exotic lock costs about $310. So for replacement, the initial thought about the price was, oh, it is quite pricey for the strap. But on hindsight, and looking back at the current store price, it can range from about $2,350 for a leather strap to $3,550 for the mini dog rounds with studs, or even up to $5,400 for the Passage Cloud bag strap. So I'll put pictures of it up here. So I am so grateful to this SA for making this dream come true, and now she is a complete set to me. For all exotic leathers, including bag straps, there will be special stamping on the bag, which is, well, there will be a special stamp on the strap itself. I will show it to you. Can you see that? Which is the 2 dots, which marks for the Niloticus Crocodile, the inverted V for a porous crocodile, a square for an alligator, or a dash sign for a lizard. Alright, so as for exotic locks, this is how it looks as compared to the locks of a normal leather. So I have here with me a few locks from different bags, and this is the normal leather lock, which is for my HAC in Ardennes. There you go. And I have this one, and this is from the ostrich leather from my Birkin. Ta-da! Alright, and the new one, this is in Niloticus Crocodile, and that would match my Kelly, the Holy Grail Kelly bag. Ta-da! Alright, so now we have 3 of them, and I'm not sure if it's just a normal lock with the exotic leather wrapped around it, but it is so cute with the bag. Of course, the new lock also comes with the 2 new keys for it, which opens the bag. And as far as I know, for Kellys or Birkins in normal white leather, it also comes with quite a unique lock, just like the exotics, with the portion of this part of the lock in white leather, this part here. So if any of you are looking into the pre-loved market and chance upon a white Birkin or Kelly, do look out for this interesting detail. Also, while I have these 3 locks here, I'm just going to turn it on its base, and so you can see what's the difference. Can you see? So with the normal one, you would see the Hermes word, and of course there is a number there which will match the key. As for the exotics, there is no Hermes word around that. Same for the new one in Kelly. So yeah, actually the exotic lock is a little bit fatter than the normal lock, isn't it? Let's just put it together and have a look. Oh my, yeah, it is a bit smaller from this view. So maybe I'll just let it stand, and then we will kind of, hang on, let's put this a bit nearer. Kind of looks the same in terms of the height, right? Okay. Now let's talk about the duration for replacement of parts, CITES and Tanneries in Singapore. I was quite impressed with the timeline it took Hermes to deliver this bag strap in exotic leather, taking into account it is, after all, making the product from scratch. I asked the SA if this was made in France first, then sent over, but it seemed like it was made from skins from Tanneries in Singapore, which supplies large luxury brands like Hermes and LVMH. Well, I was quite surprised that Singapore had Tanneries, and this article from 2018, which I found, states that Singapore is the largest importer of reptile skins from Africa for the purpose of tanning and re-exporting for international trade. The bulk of these skins came from the Nile crocodiles, which were captive bred. And captive bred would mean that the eggs or juveniles were taken from the wild and reared in a controlled environment. If not, they had low chance of survival to adulthood. The term CITES, C-I-T-E-S, which we hear a lot when dealing with exotic leathers, stands for the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, which aims to ensure the international trade of animals and plants does not threaten their survival, and that Singapore is a party to the agreement. Now, going back to my replacement strap and lock, it is now believable that the skins came from local tanneries, and that explains the speedy production of this replacement accessory. I also did ask if this replacement strap came with CITES as well, because from what I know, small items like exotic belts and wallets would have the CITES. However, because this is only a replacement part, Hermes does not produce CITES for this. Another thing that I found interesting for replacement parts is the availability of the leather and color. I was lucky that black is a very common color for the Niloticus Crocodile, so finding the leather to make replacement parts are easier than other less common colors. I can't say for sure for rare colors on exotic leathers. So for example, if they had excess of a shocking pink or stitched leather, just so happened you needed replacement for that similar skin and leather, then it can be done. All in all, I am very happy with the outcome of my request, and that my Kelly 28 in Niloticus Crocodile is now complete. Ta-da! I hope you found this video interesting and useful, especially for those who are looking at replacement parts for exotic leather for your Hermes bag. Thank you once again for watching, and I hope you subscribe to my channel and join me on this exciting journey of life with Lokie and my precious luxury finds. Take care, queens, and goodbye.